Hi there, I am Mrs. Solomu, and welcome to Horse Shit and everything else I'd like to talk about. I want to start with a question. What does it mean to be virtuous? Not perfect, not religious, not without flaws. Virtuous. I had to actually look that up because I realized I knew what virtuosity meant, but living a virtuous life, that was something different. And I didn't fully understand it until I had to live it. I had spent my whole life exploring different places, different ideas, different ways of being, never quite finding the container that fit, never finding a place where I didn't have to perform. And then I found virtue. Not in a church, not in a doctrine, not in a self-help book. Virtue gave me something to move toward, without demanding I be something I'm not. It landed on me because by then I was already in it. In May of 2024, I decided to cut back on alcohol without much success. In June, I had a hysterectomy, and on July 7th, I stopped drinking completely. 13 days later, I found out I had a severe bacterial infection. By the end of July, I was back in the OR. I spent 5 months on antibiotics, and somewhere in the middle of that treatment, I developed antibiomania, which is exactly what it sounds like. A psychiatric side effect of the antibiotics themselves. Newly alcohol-free, post-surgery, infected, back in the OR, and then my brain joined the chaos. I first heard about striving to live a virtuous life from a voice that, little did we know, would soon be silenced forever. Without a doubt, the most powerful voice of his generation. He spoke loudly, unafraid, and he always invited dialogue, always willing to listen to all sides of the story. From Charlie, I learned that courage is the foundation of a virtuous life, that without it, nothing else holds. Charlie Kirk lived that way and died that way, and because of that, I decided I wanted to do the same. That is its own kind of legacy. Exactly 1 year after COVID, I was diagnosed with long COVID. This is what the last year and a half has actually looked like, and I am still here, choosing virtue anyway. Here is what I know so far. Most people only do things when they feel like doing them. They choose comfort over growing stronger. They quit when things get difficult, and they never connect their choices to their outcomes. Every time you do the hard thing instead of the easy thing, you get stronger. You are building strength in your character, not just your body. And after enough practice, something remarkable happens. It becomes who you are. This show is my attempt to share that journey. What it means to live alcohol-free in a world that runs on wine. What it means to always try to be part of the solution. What it means to navigate all of this while searching for answers inside a body with long COVID, and what it means to find your voice in the middle of it all. And that is what I will be sharing with you, my journey to a virtuous life, leading by example. That sometimes you might not want to follow, because I am very far away from my goal, but I am working on it every day. Before I go, I want to wish the happiest of birthdays to my dear friend Brian Figus, who was the inspiration for this show. Happy birthday, Brian. Love you. Bye now.